Well, hello, Virgos. Welcome to your love reading at Tarot University's channel. This evening, I'm going to be doing my 9-card love spread for you, Virgo, risings, moon, sun, and Venus. Okay, so let me get these cards put together here. Hope everybody's doing okay. Tomorrow is March 1st. So we are getting warm here where I'm at in California in the United States. We had temperatures that were like 79, 80 degrees. It's like summer already. Anyway, okay, let's get back. Virgo. Let's get a reading for Virgo, a 9-card spread. We're going to get your energies, Virgo, your partner's energies or your person, and their blocks, also their outcome. Okay? And then I'll do clarification cards on those. I promise not to slam the cards on the wood again. Just don't want to make really loud noises like that. Virgo, love reading, March 1st through March 10th. Okay. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Virgo, your card is out for 2 of spring. And the springs are the wands. Your partner's is the 4 of winter. Okay, the 4 of swords. And both of your energies combined together is coming up with a 6 of spring. Okay. This is your side, Virgo. They can go vice versa if you're hearing me talk and describe what's going on with one side, one person, and it might sound like your person that you're in love with, their side sounds more like yourself, then just switch it and it'll probably work out pretty good. Because it does do that from time to time where it comes out opposite. Okay. Cards trying to slide around. Okay. Got it out there. Now we're going to do clarifications. So you do have the 2 of spring, which is the 2 of wands. So you're deciding on something, Virgo, you're in like a deciding mode of two different things, or it could be that you're like thinking of a new path to go down. Could be toward new love. It could be toward just about anything in life, really. It's a shift of like turning to something and getting pre-contemplation of changing something. That's what I'm getting, okay? So you're having like a pre-contemplation of changing something in your life that you have been considering. Okay, it has something to do with maybe work. Could be work. Okay, so this is what I got. I'm going to clarify it right now to see where it's going. Are you trying to decide about a relationship, Virgo? Should I stay or should I go type thing? Let's see what cards it brings up. I got the King of Cups in reverse, the Empress in the upright, and I've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's see what this is bringing out. I feel like your heart's not in something anymore, Virgo. And you want to grow more, either your relationship, you don't feel is going anywhere, or maybe you don't even have a partner and you want to start growing that area of your life. So maybe your job's good. You may be single, maybe live by yourself. You could live with family or roommates or whatever. But to me, it seems like you want to start growing an area in your life. You want it to expand from where it's at now, which I'm seeing that maybe You may not have a relationship. If you do have a relationship, I'm picking up that there's not much communication between the two of you. And I'm also picking up that there's not a lot of love. Um, not a lot of love between the two of you, or better way to put it, maybe you love each other, but a lot of love is not being shown toward each other, demonstrated toward each other. Okay, that's what I'm getting for your energy, Virgo. So you're pre-contemplating on changing the way things are. So if that is the case, what I described about your relationship, you're thinking about changing that, making it for the better. Because you do have the Empress, you have the Empress card here. I don't know if I showed you the cards. You have the Empress card here, which means you want to expand on that lack of love, basically. Okay. That's what I'm getting for you. And now I want to see what's going on with your person. Okay, whether you're in a relationship or you have your eye on somebody or you're wanting someone that maybe you broke up with back. I have the Four of Winter here, which is the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Virgo partner, Four of Swords in the reverse. Can I get 3 clarification cards for that? Okay, I have the Hierophant in reverse, Justice in reverse, and I also have King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so your partner, or this person that you have in your mind while you're listening to this, are they coming, just getting out of a rest period of some sort? Like, were they on bed rest, or did they come out of maybe they had surgery? Or some of you, very few, could have come out of surgery and they were on bed rest for a long time, and they're coming out of that now. Looks like. And also, I'm getting that you're not talking with this person very much, which that was in the previous reading. So your partner's reading showing the same thing. And if you are talking, you don't feel like you're getting the truth, and they don't either. Okay. That's if you're talking. Very little bit of talking, and you just feel like maybe somebody's not giving you the whole story. Like, they'll answer your question with a yes or no, or it's just you're not feeling like your communication's very up to par or very good with this person at all. I feel like something's unjust between the two of you, or something was unjust. And there could have been, for some of you, there could have been a divorce or a breakup. I'm seeing here something like maybe the breakup and a commitment, maybe where both of you are on the lease, or a breakup where there was some kind of legal documents involved. And so when you broke up, that nulled out that contract, or it affected the contract anyway, in some way. Okay, so that's what I'm getting for this person. They're feeling, a little bit rejuvenated. They've come out of some kind of rest period, and which is good. They're not communicating much. They may be even fabricating or making up stories. I'm not sure what, I have to say it like it comes. They are feeling like something was very unjust. Either you did something unjust, Virgo, or they feel like they were unjust, is what I just got. And the Hierophant in the reverse. So possible was a divorce or a possible breakup of some sort. Okay, that's what I got. So that's the energies they're sitting with. They're rejuvenated. They feel like they were treated unjust. and they're not communicating much. Okay, let's move on to two of you together, which I got the Six of Spring, and that is the Six of Wands. So that's a good card. That it's in the upright too. So both of you together feel pretty good. Your energies together are that of people that have their shit together, people that are proud of the other person, to be with the other person. If you're mad at someone, you're probably saying, I'd never be proud of you with that ass or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, the card I'm getting for your energies. Now, this could also be both of your energies are of this combined together. So maybe one makes the other one feel, like they're more successful if they're with that person. Okay. That could very well be, because that's the card is bringing energies of someone that feels successful. So we'll do 3 clarification cards on that. So for Virgo's person and Virgo's energy mix together, can I get 3 clarification cards, please? The Six of Spring. Six of Spring. I have the Three of Cups, Fortitude, which is strength, and I got the Seven of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting with this is, around each other, this is what I just got from this card, or the download just came with this card, that you both, when you're around each other, you try to act to the other person as though you are proud of yourself to be out in public, you're proud of the way your life is going. You've made all the right choices. You've done all the right things. This goes for them and you, Virgo. Okay. I don't know which one it's landing on. That would be more of the blamer, the pointer that would be pointing a finger. Oh, it's that person's fault. It's why everything went down, or went bad. But anyway, that's what the download I got was, when the two of you come together and your energies are together in the same room or at a party or whatever, you see each other, you try to act like everything's going great, at least one of you anyway, tries to act like, oh, life is just bliss and I've made all the right decisions and everything's perfect and, I'm so happy. But really, what I'm getting here is they're not. I got the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and I do have strength. So, and we got that for your person's reading here. We do have the King of Swords, and I did get the, which card was it? The Fortified card. The one that where the person, it was the main card. The Four of Winter, coming out of that rest, was the Fortitude. They got strength. They've been resting. They're feeling good. They're feeling better. Okay, they're feeling more like maybe they used to feel before the two of you got together or whatever. They're coming back with their energy anyway. Okay, but what I got with that card there is when both of your energies are together, like I said, there's a little bit of acting going on, like things are really perfect when they're not, because I have the Three of Cups here, which speaks to me of possible third party. And I do have the Seven of Swords. So they're being very guarded when they're around you, or you're being very guarded when you're around them. There's like masks are being put on when you're around each other, is what I'm getting. So if this is a divorce, people are probably acting, just saying necessary things they need to say, and maybe not saying much more than that, right? And I do have Fortitude here, strength. So you're both acting, or one of you is acting to the other, around the other, that, that they're feeling great. Everything's perfect. Life is just grand. And I'm feeling like there's some masks that are on. Okay. I don't know if both of you are wearing a mask around each other. I don't believe that when you leave each other that you wear the same mask. I think that you're more yourselves when you're away from each other. But when you come together, I feel like that maybe you're putting masks on to appear like everything is just grandiose, perfect. Okay. Okay, we're going to move on. We are going to move on now to Virgo's interests. What is your interest here, Virgo? Okay. 3 cards, please, for renewal. Got renewal in the reverse. Okay, so why does Virgo have the renewal card in reverse here? For their interest, their desire. I have the 7 of Cups. Oops. And I also have the 9 of Pentacles. And I got the Knight of Cups. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so renewal is review the past until the present, up until the present. So you can plan a bright near future, new future. Understanding your life purpose. Okay, releasing judgments of yourself and of others. Okay, it's in the reverse, so, you know, Virgo, this came for your interest, that you're probably doing that. You probably are not very judgmental maybe of others. If you are, you're going to want to look at that and change that, because you're drawing negative energy to yourself. Whatever you're judging someone else, you're bringing that same thing to happen to yourself, if that makes any sense. Okay, you're drawing someone to judge you for like things that you're doing, that you're judging others for. Okay, so you may not see that. A lot of us don't see what we complain about or pick on somebody else for, that we actually do it ourselves. We're actually projecting how we think onto somebody else. It's very true. Okay, so we have renewal in the reverse, and so it means that you are not living a life that is judgmental free. You're not living, um, purposely not judging. Maybe you've gotten into a habit, some of you, not all of you, but some of you may have gotten into a habit where you judge other people just because that's just the way you were raised, and you don't even know you're doing it. Okay, so that's just kind of like bringing it to your attention, that maybe you should start paying attention to that. If you like the law of attraction and you want to attract positive things to yourself, then you'd want to practice not judging. Okay. Now, I have the 7 of Cups in the reverse. So, 9 of Pentacles. And I'm also have the Knight of Cups. So there could be a new love. Like I said, you're trying to rebuild your love life here. In the beginning, your energy was that of somebody that wants to build and grow their love life. Okay. And I did get the Knight of Cups here, offering love. So someone's either coming into you, Virgo, is what I'm getting. Someone's offering you love. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Could be a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer person, or they have that heavy in their chart. And I also have that you're not looking for a lot of different options, like jumping from one person to the next. It looks more like you're either not getting a lot of offers, you're not going out enough to get offers. You're living your life single and happy with your surroundings, just the necessities that you need, the things that make you happy are there. You're happy being by yourself, but there's love coming in, okay? So the reason you may not be feeling like you're getting options is because you're not going out and being around where options can be, where there's people, you know, that would approach you. But I am seeing that someone is approaching you here, Virgo, and it is a water sign, or they have water moon or rising, you know, or the Venus. So that's really good. And that was your interest, is to grow your love life. Okay. So now we're going to do your person's interest. Is they got the 10 of spring, and that is the wands, 10 of wands. So they got some kind of a burden going here. They have been on bed rest or some kind of time out, time away, contemplation. They have been you know, keeping themselves not doing a lot of activity. You know, they've been like a timeout or a pause in their life is what I'm getting. Okay, and now their interest is the 10 of spring. It's in their interest position. So that's why I do the clarifications, because it makes it a little bit more difficult when you get a negative card in a positive spot as what is your interest, and then you're getting worries. Your interest is you know, a bundle of problems, struggles. So no, we can't. We don't want that. So we do the clarification cards to open it up. Okay. Sorry about the pounding. And I've got the 5 of swords. I have the magician. The 5 of swords was in the reverse. And I have the magician. And I have the 3 of wands. Okay. So this person's contemplating some kind of action here of some sort. They're wanting to move towards something. Okay. They are manifesting like crazy. It's on their mind a lot. Okay. And that could be causing them the burden. They're not into any kind of arguing with anyone right now. They're not, you know, they don't want to get in any kind of verbal arguments because it drains their energy, and it would add more to their burden here. So because they feel burdened, they feel like they have a lot of responsibility, they have a lot of obligations, they have a lot of necessary things that need to be done, a lot of things that they want to do is on that same list, right? It's like a list. And so they're thinking about this, and they're manifesting what they want. They're thinking about all the things that they want, and they're manifesting. Okay, they're in action mode where they're waiting for something to come to them, or they're waiting to get the go-ahead and to make a move is what I'm getting. Okay, so it's the 3 of wands, and you know, it's like waiting for something good to happen. And I'm getting what they're manifesting this like crazy, and they don't have time for any kind of quarrels with anybody. They don't want to waste their energy on anything other than manifesting what this 10 of spring is aiming them at. Okay. It's like they want to run away from their problems, almost. They definitely want to leave their problems behind them, but yeah, and they have a lot of strength right now, and like it showed earlier, and they do have the strength card up here for the 2 of you together. So I talked about them resting a lot and rejuvenating. Okay, and this is what their interest is now, or maybe concurrently, same time, happening, is that they're manifesting some kind of world. They're manifesting some kind of ideal way of life that they want. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're thinking about how they want their life, and that's on their mind all the time. Okay. All right. So now we're going to do the blocks for you, Virgo. You do have the Prince of Autumn here. Okay, and that's the coins, Prince of Coins. And it's in your block position, which is not the best place for it. You know, it's a card that speaks of being dependable, practical, proactive, humorous, having, you know, a light uh, mood, you know, where you can find the humor in things, which you probably do all the time anyway. But right now you're kind of being blocked from that because maybe you're feeling kind of uptight or something. Let's see what this Prince of Autumn in the block position is doing here. Paying attention to detail. You're being blocked from paying attention to detail. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I have the Emperor, and then I have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and then I have the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so you're being blocked, Virgo, from feeling like you have control of your life right now. You're feeling blocked from moving on from something. So your mind is still thinking about something, or you're physically somewhere where you don't want to be and you want to move on from. It's either your thoughts or your physical body. You do have the Two of Cups in the reverse, so maybe there was a fallout of some sorts, or you're not with your soulmate that you want to be with. There was some kind of falling out, and I'm not sure if you want to be with them, but there was a falling out with a soulmate. Okay. Yeah. Talks about, you know, you're not, maybe can't even be kind to other people right now. You might be kind of a little bit agitated, and you may come off a little strong when you really don't want to. Okay. But you're feeling blocked. The planets must be blocking you. You know, when you're trying to do something, and it's like this has to happen first, and then this has to happen, and then that happens, and then I can do what I want to do, right? Something like that's going on. You're being blocked. And so it's making you feel like you don't have control of your life right now because, you know, you don't. I mean, if you're being blocked, right? The universe is in control all the time of all of us. But, you know, it opens the gates and lets us out and do the things that it wants us to do, and then it shuts the door, the gate door, when it wants us not to move forward in certain areas, and we feel stifled and we feel stuck. You are stuck. You know, we are stuck, all of us, when we get stuck in certain things. It's because it's not time yet for that area to move on. So, you know, I'm getting that you want to move away from something though, and you're not able to. Okay. So it's making you feel like you don't have power. It's making you feel like you're not in control. You may be beating yourself up because you're feeling, well, I should be handling this better, or, you know, if I was better, I would be able to get this thing done. Other people probably could do it. You know, you're probably cutting yourself down like that one. That's not even true, right? Because you're being blocked by the universe. Okay, now we're going to look at the block position for your partner or your other person. And I have the Ten of Autumn. Okay, Autumn being the coins. So they're being blocked from having a family life. They're being blocked from having everything they want and desire as their dream, right? It's a completion. Like the Ten of Autumn is like having everything you would ever want at the same time and feeling satisfied and complete with that. So they're feeling blocked in that area. And it's probably what they're thinking about with this Three of Wands here in pre-contemplation mode to go do something or have something come to them. They've been thinking about it and manifesting something because they are feeling this blocked. Like they can't get everything. They want everything all at the same time. You know, we all do, right? But they're feeling really blocked. It must have been at some time, or a lot of time has passed. and they're getting agitated. They're not getting agitated. They're feeling the block, is a better way to put it. Okay, they got the Queen of Pentacles. Two more cards. Okay. I got the Five of Pentacles. These are all money cards. Okay. They're all pentacles. One more card, Spirit, for the Ten of Autumn. Why is it being blocked for Virgo's person? Why is it being blocked? And then I have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this person probably, was up at nights, having no sleep, worrying about the situation that they're in. Maybe this is a breakup for some of you that I talked about, a divorce or a breakup. I also showed you that you are having difficulty in your block position with a soulmate. So if this is the person, it's showing that they've had lack of sleep over it, thinking about it. They are trying to manifest something, Virgo. So they're feeling kind of left out of things. They're feeling lonely. They're feeling they may be having some financial problems, or just making ends meet, like every penny's accounted for and there's not much left over to go out and have fun. And they have the Queen of Pentacles here. Okay, so they're not feeling like they have everything they want and dream of. The Queen of Pentacles in the block position. Who wouldn't want to feel like the Queen of Pentacles and having everything you want and being able to be creative, having money to go do that, dressing nice, looking nice, socializing, having money to go do that? They're feeling blocked. They don't have the money and the stuff that they want to have to go do stuff like that. Or they could be feeling blocked. This is the person that I was talking about that was on bed rest, or they were recuperating from something, right? This could have been self-inflicted as well. And maybe this person, they do have the Strength card though. I think this is more of financial, and maybe also because of the Nine of Swords here. They're in their head a lot worrying. And so they worry so much that they're blocking their own self from actually living the life of a Queen of Pentacles I just got, when they very well could. But it's because of their negative thinking, and I'm not saying that that they want to think that way, right? That they want to keep themselves stuck, because they don't. So that's something else we have to look at when we talk about people. It's like this person is obviously it's being imposed on them, right, from the universe. That's what I meant to say. And so they're not intending for their thoughts to make them worried and be up all night. And they didn't intend to have to go on that bed rest, but, they got pushed kind of in that corner, right? So they're kind of trying to get out of that corner, and they're trying to get back into the swing of things, is what I'm getting from the Ten of Autumns. So I feel that this person is feeling very blocked financially, and I'm going to say emotionally too. Okay? Feeling blocked. Okay, so now we're going to move on to your outcome, Virgo, for your love reading. And you got the King of Spring. Okay, you got the King of Wands. Doesn't get any better than that to feel good. That's confidence. That's, feeling like you got everything together as far as the way you want it. Whether you want to dress nice or not. Whatever way you're dressing, whatever way you look, whatever thing that you go do is just right for you. That's the way it should be, right? So you're feeling like, well, this is just great. I feel on top of the world. So, you're going from this block position here where you're feeling like you're not the emperor, you're not ruling your life, but at the same time, you've got the energy of the King of Wands. So let's do clarifications on it, because it will give us a little bit more in depth of what's going on here. And it's for the outcome for Virgo. It's love life. Now the King of Wands. You do have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Virgo. King of Wands. What is the outcome for the King of Wands, please, Spirit? 2 more cards, please. Okay. Take them now. 8 of Swords. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so, you know, you can go grandiose about talking about the King of Swords, or the King of Wands being there in that outcome. But then these other cards clarify it a little bit better. You know, it is a really good energy to get. And you do feel the confidence surge coming in from it. It's definitely, if you're feeling down and you get that energy of the King of Wands, it's definitely going to counteract some of the other negative things that are going on, okay? It's going to make you feel better than you would if you didn't have it. Okay, so now I have the Three of Swords here, and I've got the 8 of Swords in the upright. The 3 of Swords is in the reverse. And I got you, Virgo, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So you're not running around from house to house, maybe friends to friend, or going out and dating a lot of people. You're kind of up in your head, in your thoughts. Okay, the 8 of Swords is somebody that's feeling like I told you earlier, like you want in your block position, like you can't break out of something. Like you want to get out of something, but you can't. Right? You want to move on from something, but you can't. And that's what this is telling me again, the 8 of Swords. So that kind of dampens down the King of Wands a little bit, because, you know, you have all that confidence and everything going on, but you also have worry somewhere tucked away on the side of your brain, right? You know, you're still worrying. Now you have the Knight of Wands, which I told you, you know, it speaks of, you know, not being as sociable, or not being a player, maybe going from person to person or something like that. It's in the reverse. So it's talking about the 3 of Swords here in the reverse, which speaks to possible, there was a breakup, maybe that broke up a third party. So it could have been, Virgo, that your person, you know, was cheating on you, or that maybe you did that to them. Now, this is not going to go for all Virgos, so don't get mad at me. It's only for very few, okay? It's going to resonate with some, for sure. And that's what I'm getting for your outcome. I still need to do your person's outcome. And they have the 6 of Summer. They have the 6 of Cups. Okay, but that's what I got for the King of Spring. You're still feeling good, but you're digesting an ending of a third party, whether it's you were in the third party or not, or it was them. And it's making you not have the energy to go out and party or go out and be social. And it's leaving you up in your head worried about what's going on, the breakup. Okay, with the soulmate. Okay, so let's do the outcome for the 6 of Summer. Outcome for the 6 of Summer. Okay. I usually switch over my deck, but I didn't tonight. It was just pretty clear what was going on here. It was, so I didn't switch it over, but I am going to shuffle. 6 of Summer for Virgo's person. Outcome, please, Spirit. Couple more times. And then we're going to get 3 cards. There's the first one. All three of them fell out. Wait, I take that back. That one was there. So we need one more. I did get the Two of Wands, and I got the Nine of Wands in reverse for your partner. Okay, so they are pre-contemplating on something as well. They have the card of maybe, let's get one more before I start talking. Okay. All right, one more. Seven of Wands. I'm going to pull one more just because I pulled that one when it stuck to the back of the other one. I just want to do that. Okay, so Ten of Wands. Person's, as I talked about their struggles here, and they got it again. Okay, this person has, yeah, their struggles are here. They are manifesting to get things that they want, right? That's what we had talked about. And I know that I had this struggle card here for them, but not finding it right off the bat. But anyway, okay, so they have the Ten of Wands. They have the Seven of Wands. They have the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Seven of Wands was in reverse as well, and the Ten of Wands was in the upright. Okay, well, that's the one you want to get in reverse, but it's in the upright. Wouldn't that be the way it goes? Then we have the Two of Wands here. They got wands, wands, wands. This person has a lot of fire energy. Okay, they're coming across with a lot of fire energy. This person has a lot of energy that's being kind of contained, like they contain it. And then I'm also getting that they have a lot to do. There's a lot of things that they need to do that they're responsible for, is what I'm seeing here. They're thinking about a different path than they're on. Okay, they're wanting to, we talked about that earlier. They have the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. So they've already thought about it. They're getting closer to it actually happening. Okay, whether it's going to be the universe that's going to come in and do it. Because I don't know if this person's going to do it. They're being guarded, very guarded, and they're being not so much rigid anymore as they were. They were very, very rigid before, and they were like stubborn, and they didn't want to move forward on something. They wouldn't do it. They were scared to, and you couldn't talk them into moving forward, right? They're releasing that grip, okay, a little bit. But they are very guarded. They're also releasing a little bit of the guardedness too. Right now, what they've got going on is a lot of responsibility with family. So this could be very much so a single mom by herself, doing everything, right? This is what this is kind of, this picture is kind of painting here. So it speaks of family or friends, and it speaks that they have a lot of obligations toward family and friends. These friends would be people from their childhood, people that they've known for quite some time, people they've gone to school with, or they were raised around, something like that. But I am seeing that this person is very burdened by their responsibilities. And so they are contemplating on how they can alleviate. And they're doing that by releasing their grip on the way things have to be. Like, this is a kind of person that would be somebody that says it has to be like this, this, and this. And they can't, it's hard for them to change up, the rules that they inflict on themselves, right? So they're changing that though. They're loosening that grip up. They are changing it because they need or want to get out of feeling so bogged down with responsibilities. Okay, and then the Seven of Wands, they're being less guarded. So they may have been really super guarded before, and like this could be somebody that's, like they're with you. This is your person, right? And they were being very guarded against you. And maybe they're starting to loosen up their grip of not wanting to communicate with you or not wanting to be around you, Virgo. and they're loosening that grip up. They're not